Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call to order this Planning and Zoning Commission meeting of November 18th, 2021. This is the annual off-site meeting of the Commission at the Arizona Techcelerator. May we have the roll call, please?
Commissioner Holland?
Here.
Commissioner Keating?
Here.
Vice Chair Sartor?
Here.
Chair Bash?
Here.
Commissioner Rosenbaum?
Here.
Commissioner Smith?
Here.
Commissioner Chapman?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Will you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Director Boyd, at current events and reports.
Chair Bash, members of the Commission, good evening. Two items for you this evening. On your tables tonight, you should have had a handout from the Arizona Planning Association advertising a training for boards and commission. The training will be provided both in person and virtually. It's Friday, December 10th, 2021 from 9:30 to 2:30. The City of Surprise is a sponsor of Arizona APA. By virtue of that, you each have the ability to be have a free membership to AZ APA. If you would like to attend this class, we would encourage you to reach out to Ashley as soon as possible. We do get 2 free tickets for in-person attendance. But there are also, they limit the number of slots even virtually. As of later this afternoon, I think there were 9 spots available still. So again, if you'd like to contact Ashley, she'll get everybody registered. Okay.
Thank you.
Second item is we do have a relatively new commissioner, Commissioner Holland, on. So just a reminder, if you are not going to be in attendance, please contact the chair via email. And then we would just ask that you contact or copy Ashley, myself, and Deputy City Attorney Ellen Van Riper. So that's all I have this evening.
Thank you. At this time, we have the open call to the public for any item that is not on the agenda. Ashley, have we had anybody request to speak?
No, Chair, we have not.
Okay, hearing none, we will close the call to the public, and we will move to the consent agenda, item number 1.
Consideration and action to approve or disapprove the November 4th, 2021 Planning and Zoning Commission minutes.
I move to approve. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll have a roll call vote.
Commissioner Holland?
4.
Commissioner Keating?
4.
Vice Chair Sartor?
4.
Chair Bash?
4.
Commissioner Rosenbaum?
4.
Commissioner Smith?
4.
Commissioner Chapman?
4.
Motion passes with 7 votes in favor.
Thank you. We will now move to agenda item number 2, requiring a public hearing.
Consideration and action pertaining to a major amendment to the General Plan 2035 land use map to change approximately 190.54 acres of commerce and office character area to neighborhood character area, generally located north of Grand Avenue and east of 163rd Avenue. Case FS 21-257.
Mr. Angulo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Commissioners. So tonight's item before you is the second hearing for this major general plan amendment as required by state law for jurisdictions over 25,000 population size. So this was brought before you a couple weeks ago. The site's located on the northeast corner of 163rd Avenue and Grand Avenue. It's bordered by Pinnacle Peak on the north side and the Beardsley Canal on the east side. It's 190.5 acres in size. So currently this property falls within the commerce and office character area as shown in the general plan land use map. With this application, the applicant is proposing to amend the general plan land use map and change this area into neighborhood character area. Now keep in mind that this character still allows for some commercial uses within it. one of the major key points that was brought up from the applicant was in relation to access. As we know and we've heard from the commercial development community, access is a very important aspect for development. And as shown on this graphic here, on this area between Grand Avenue and Pinnacle Peak, access is restricted. At most, there will be one full access onto this property, possibly two other access points, but these will be limited to 3/4 with no left outs onto 163rd Avenue. So if this general plan amendment were to pass, the applicant is also requesting an annexation under a separate application of a portion of this area that is within county's jurisdiction currently. So that area is about 94 acres in size. And post-annexation, the applicant is proposing a rezone to R1 and R3 for a residential development. Now, the area in purple they see there is not a part of the annexation, and it's not a part of the proposed rezone. And this general plan amendment will not affect their current uses or that they currently have and their current rights. So this required a outreach meeting, which was held back in July. The neighbors from this area showed up to the meeting. They had questions in regards to infrastructure improvements, the proposed uses that the applicant was doing on the site. And so the applicant was able to answer those questions. He also explained that he was not changing or proposing to change the zoning or annexation of those properties that will not they're just focusing on the area that they control, pretty much. This was also sent out to outside agencies for review, and staff did not receive any concerns. So as I mentioned earlier, this was heard by the commission on November 4th. It was a discussion item only at that time. Tonight, this is the second commission hearing as required by state law. Tonight we'll be looking for a recommendation from the commission to bring this to City Council on December 7th for a final approval or denial of this request. So with that, I entertain any questions. The applicant is also here tonight to answer any questions that you may have for him.
Thank you, Mr. Angulo. This is a public hearing. Is there anybody that has wanted to address the commission?
No, Chair, not at this time.
Okay. And if not, we will close.
Is it for open public discussion now?
For this particular agenda
For
item,
this item, yes.
would you please come forward, state your name and
My name
your
is Larry
address?
Hancock, and I own a property near this. I am all for the development. I'm just wondering if it's too early to find out what the exact layout of the proposed residential areas is going to be. I understand it's going to be single-family home and bungalow rentals. So the one slide you had up there showed full access. Do you know where that's going to be located at?
Mr. Chair, Commission, at this time that hasn't been set. So the rezone is been scheduled for a future PNC and City Council hearing. Post that, the applicant will need to come in for a preliminary plat and site plan approval. At that point in time, depending on the number of units and access points, that will be the accesses will be determined through that review, and that obviously will come before Commission and Planning and City Council for approval as well.
This is just the beginning of the
right, so-
process, and there'll be the preliminary plat and the final plat approval where all of those will be addressed.
All subsequent to the December 7th meeting?
Yes,
Okay. All right. Thank you.
you're welcome. Is there anybody else that would like to address the commission, Ashley?
No, Chair, not that I am aware of.
Thank you. If not, I'll open it up for commissioners for any questions or comments. Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I move to recommend approval of the major amendment to the General Plan 2035 land use map to change approximately 190.54 acres of commerce and office character area to neighborhood character area, generally located north of Grand Avenue and east of 163rd Avenue. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll have a roll call vote.
Commissioner Holland,
4.
Commissioner Keating,
4.
Vice Chair Sartor,
4.
Chair Bash,
4.
Commissioner Rosenbaum,
4.
Commissioner Smith,
4.
Commissioner Chapman.
4.
Motion passes with 7 votes in favor.
Thank you. With that, we're down to other business and future agenda items. Is there any that the commission would like to bring up to address for future items? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, voice vote. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Meeting's adjourned.
Get your Major League Juices running at Surprise Stadium on Friday, March 4th at the 4th Annual Surprise Spring Training 5K and 1K Fun Run presented by Palm Valley Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics. The run begins at 7 p.m. at Surprise Stadium and takes you through surrounding areas of the city before heading back to the ballpark to cross the finish line at the field.